Hey everybody, it's Justice for Comics. It is a Thursday, day after comic book day this week, and I wanted to highlight some books that I received in the mail and also some books to look out for next week that are coming out to the shops. So wanted to get right into that. This is a book I just got in the mail today. This is Venom #3, and this is the Scan variant. Skan is his last name. Kind of like Art Germ, I guess. I know Art Germ has a full name, but no one seems to know it. He just goes by his last name. Same thing with Mattina, right? Everyone knows it's Francesco Mattina, but so this is Scan. He does a lot of cover work. He's really good. I love this cover. So this is a exclusive store variant that came out. I think it was Unknown Comics that was selling this, and you could buy a Virgin set. So you got the Virgin cover and then the trade dress. I ended up getting an extra trade dress, so I've got two of those and the Virgin cover. And the Virgin cover, the print run on that is supposedly only around 1,000. So probably very similar to the Molina variant. The Molina variant of Venom #3 is a 1 for 25, and based on the print run of Venom #3, which is probably not that high. I think the print run, we'll find out for sure. Comic-Con will come out with some numbers on that in the next several weeks, but my guess is the print run is somewhere on the A cover between maybe 25 to 50,000. I doubt it's more than 50,000. Venom is not a preeminent book. Even the A cover had around 200,000 only, which is very, very, pretty low, I think, for a Marvel issue #1, even though, of course, it's a relaunch. But Donny Cates definitely is a hot commodity these days, so it's going to be interesting to see where he takes this character. Everyone, of course, loves what he did with Thanos, kind of revitalized Thanos, and really good timing with the movie and everything. So I think Cates is going to do a similar thing with Venom, and obviously Cosmic Ghost Rider. So Marvel better be paying him a lot of money, because he's keeping Marvel kind of relevant. I know there's a lot of people over the last few years that have kind of stopped collecting Marvel books, and that's definitely the case. I think last year I had probably twice as many comics with DC and Independence than I had Marvel. So, but this year I'm definitely buying more Marvel. So, and a lot of that's attributable to great writing and Donny Cates specifically. So Marvel, if you're watching my video, which of course I doubt you are, you may want to take note. You may want to pay this man and lock him into a long-term contract. So yeah, those are the two books I picked up that I thought were pretty cool. So if you see those, you may want to, or you see them online, you may want to pick those up. I wanted to highlight some books that are coming out next week that I thought might be interesting to take a look at. We'll start with DC. I'm on the wrong week here. Oops. Oh, by the way, I wanted to highlight this real quick. So Marvel last week, so this Wednesday, Old Man Logan came out. Old Man Logan #43. And I know Jim's Comics, if you're a subscriber to him, he had definitely mentioned this in his last video. This is the first appearance of a character called Shadow Tracer. I think it's a villain. And this is his first full appearance, is in this issue. And I looked on eBay already, and there's very few copies for sale of this comic, but the ones that are for sale are around $20. So don't be surprised if this, is a hot book, $20, $30 book. This Old Man Logan 43. It definitely was a sleeper. Not a lot of people knew about it. I only knew about it because of Jim's Comics. He is a good guy to subscribe to because he tracks a lot of that stuff, new characters and things like that. So I don't look at the previews as much as I should. I mean, I probably should, but since I have a YouTube channel that highlights comic books, I probably should do more of that. But it's nice to be able to rely on others that kind of do that work for you. So that's kind of cool. I did pick up. I was lucky. I picked up like 5 copies of this book. So it's a hot book right now on eBay, no doubt about it. So let's go and look at books that are coming out for next Wednesday. So these would have been released this Wednesday. You could have gotten this list if you're a Midtown subscriber. Of course, Batman number 51. I'm hoping they take this into a much better storyline because, I love Lee Weeks. I definitely like his artwork. I think he does an awesome job of drawing Batman. I especially like his Batman. I like the way he draws Batman. So I'm hoping that improves. Tom King's writing has not been the greatest. I definitely did not care for Batman number 50. Hoping that improves. Carrie Andrews variant cover, that looks pretty cool. I'll be getting that as well. Other DC books. Yeah, I mean, Justice League, I definitely would get this one because there may be something about the Source Wall on the A cover that you can see here. Who dares learn the secrets of the Source Wall? So there may be more information released about that. Maybe a new character. Who knows? That might be worth looking at. It's got Joker on the cover there. The Jim Lee pencil variant. I haven't been buying any of these variants, but and I don't think anybody else has either. They don't sell out on Midtown. They definitely go for lower than what Midtown is selling them for. I think they're asking 60, 65, 70 bucks. I think they're going lower. I think they're going for around 45 to 50 on eBay. So, yeah, everyone's kind of getting. I think people are getting burned out on variants lately. At least I know I am. So let's go and look at a couple of the independents. Image, Die number 1. I did pick up one copy of that just to see what it's about. Apparently there's like 10 different covers that are filled randomly. So what I heard is that they'll have each has it's the same cover, but they have different things they're saying. They have word balloons, and one of them's maybe cussing, one's saying, God, look at all this blood. I don't know. It's kind of gimmicky, definitely gimmicky. Not into that too much, but I'll pick up one copy just to see if it's any good. Gideon Falls number 5's coming out next week. That's been a great series. I highly recommend buying that. And I also picked up the Scotty Young cover. It'll be interesting to see. They don't have a picture of the cover yet, but want to see what that looks like. Ice Cream Man number 5. Ice Cream Man's been great horror series. I definitely will be picking that up. Infidel's been pretty good. You may want to pick that up. Oh, Magic Order. I love this C cover. It's the same price as the other cover, so I'll definitely be getting this one. I just thought that was pretty cool. I like that design with the black and white and then the red eyes. I thought that was pretty cool. What else we've got with Image Skyward? That's been pretty good. I'll probably pick that up. VS, Esad Ribitic. I like his artwork. Definitely love his artwork. The story has been so-so. It's not really grabbing me yet. I'm hoping this is issue number 5. Hopefully it grabs me by this issue because I'll try a comic book out. If I really like the artist, a lot of times I'll give it 5-issue try, and I'll give it 5 issues. And if the story doesn't grab me dramatically by then, I usually will dump it. So that may not make the cut. I may not be picking up a 6th issue after that one. With Marvel, I love this Darth Vader. I've not been buying all the Darth Vader books. I know a lot of people have been saying it's really good. I've picked up a few issues here and there that had really nice covers. This cover by Raza I like, so I'll end up picking that up. I just think it's a pretty cool cover. So we'll see what that is about. Infinity Countdown number 5. I've been picking up only the Adi Granoff covers. I like his artwork, and it's the same price as the regular cover, so I will take the beautiful cover, thank you, versus the regular. So that is the 5th and last issue in Infinity Countdown, and they've got that. There's probably going to be more about Requiem, the new villain that's putting together. Looks like an Infinity armor. Yeah, I think it's an armor for the. It's going to be tied into Thanos, I think, at some point. So that would be worth getting, I think. Life of Captain Marvel, not too much into Captain Marvel, even though I have her first appearance in comic books, totally by accident. I think it was Avenging Spider-Man. I was buying the Avenging Spider-Man series, and of course, after I say that, I did pick up the Thor variant B cover with Captain Marvel. I just think that's a pretty cool image. I don't know. It's kind of neat, kind of like an Art Germ style of drawing, kind of neat. So I picked that one up, and that happens to be sold out already. So that was a good pick. Now with Independence, this Nancy in Hell. This was one that looked interesting, and when I saw this, I thought, the cover's pretty cool. Pretty gory. It looks in Amigo Comics has low print runs, and they tend to sell out. So that A cover is still for sale. I wouldn't be surprised in another week it'll be gone. I did grab the incentive. It's a little bit more money, $8.50 versus the regular $3 book. So yeah, I don't know what the image is, so hopefully the cover looks nice. I'll find out soon. Yeah, but with Independence, I think that was it. Soulfire #1, Volume 5's coming out. The Turner cover sold out already, so if you see that in your shop and you're a big Michael Turner fan, you may want to pick that up. I know back in the day, I was one of those people that every time there was a Turner cover, I would try to buy it. And yeah, it's too bad he's gone. I definitely like the way he drew the structure of how he drew characters was pretty interesting. He didn't do a lot of interior work, but he definitely was a good cover artist. I think that was it. I think the only other one that was sold out, the Independence, is with this Danger Zone, 12 Devils Dancing, #1. So those are kind of the books that I noticed were kind of hot, looked interesting, been selling out on Midtown, so you may want to look for those when you're in your local shop. And if you see Venom #3, the scan cover, that could be a good long-term investment. I think if you're thinking long-term, that this new villain, Null, the symbiote god, if you think that that's going to be a character that is long-term and has some staying power, these variant issues might be worth picking up. I know they're a little bit of money at this point. I think this one's going for around 60 to 65 on eBay already. So. I don't know if it's sold out on unknowncomics.com. You may want to check into that and see if they've sold out or not. They may still have some for sale. But I guess that's it. I just wanted to highlight a few of those books and what's coming out next week that you may want to take notice of when you're in your shop on Wednesday. Hope everybody has a great week, and I will be posting some videos early next week. If you haven't already, please subscribe, hit the bell for notifications, and hope everybody has a great week. I'll talk to you guys next week. Thanks.